Greetings to Sir Tony Parigi. We are a student from Diploma in Public Administration at M110. First of all, let me introduce the member of my group. Our group is consists of 4 members. First one is me, myself, Alvin Pascalis Alban. My student ID is 2022131545.
Greetings, I am Ivy Nathalia Jaihon. My student number is 2022757533 and I am studying in the Faculty of Administrative Science and Policy Studies.
And my name is Ranjara Dora Baling. My ID student is 2022588133 and my course is Public Administration.
Hello, for the greetings, my name is Corneline Binti Sumbing and my CAT matrix number is 2022743541 and I'm studying at the faculties Public Administration and the Science Policy.
Today our group is going to discuss about public financial administration concept and 4 initiatives introduced to Malaysia government to cushion impact of pandemic COVID-19 towards the citizen of Malaysia. According to one of the leading American public administration scientists, Felix A. Negro in 1970, public financial administration is a critically important facet of public administration which operates through the instrument of budget and encompasses the entire budgetary cycle, that is formulation of the budget, enactment of the budget, execution of the budget, accounting and auditing. Public finance can be viewed on 2 levels. One as a practical activity, including all aspects of government, and 2 as a theoretical field. The term public finance can be defined as the identification of specific financial relationships and functions that run between public administration bodies and institutions. For example, public sector entities, the state. As one party and other economic system entities, example, private entities, household and business as the other party. These interaction and function are unique in that they include, first one is procuring public goods, means production and distribution, and the second one is coordinating and funding various transfer, especially in the social sector.
There is a fiscal system, that is public budgeting system, in place to arrange funding for the aforementioned areas. Its goal is to collect the accurate amount of public revenue. Public revenue is used to fund public expenditure at various levels of government, which is national, regional, and local. The fundamental elements of public finance are public expenditure, public revenue, and in particular, tax. The terms defensive debt, budgetary policy, and fiscal policy are all derived from these 3 elements. The evolution of public finance is linked to economy mechanism that ideally lead to the effective and equitable allocation of limited resource.
According to the article written by Felix A. Negro in 1970, in which he discussed the public financial administration concept, he explained where historically the allocation issue were dealt through numerous allocation mechanisms. Cultural tradition and customs may be restricted as initial allocation mechanisms. But later, with the arrival of social and economic development, the role of custom and tradition was taken over by the state. It contributed to making the allocation of limited resources effective and fair. Since the 1930s, the state's role in the economy has undoubtedly increased in importance. Therefore, the tradition function of the state, such as the legislative, social, and security, had been an addition with the economic function, or sometimes called as a fiscal function or the public financing function. This function included the allocation, redistribution, and stabilization activities.
The public financial administration. The state exercises its legislative and executive function through its own centralized and decentralized public administration agency and institution. Because of its enforcement powers, the state is also a unique economic institution. In addition to setting the regulation, it may also enforce them by using the means at its disposal, particularly in the domains of education, healthy care, social service, and social security. The state economy role has grown in importance. Two ideas have arisen on the state function in the economy. State intervention are rejected because they are bad for the economy. Individualistic view, support for state intervention, collectivist view.
There are four initiatives that we are going to talk about today, and one of the initiatives is the government of Malaysia, under the leadership of the Prime Minister, is committed to helping its citizen who is in need, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. For that reason, Penjana, or also known as Pelanjana Ekonomi Negara, or the National Economic Recovery Plan, is introduced. The government is taking an inclusive and holistic approach to Malaysia's economic recovery, and it is important that everyone is part of this journey. Towards this end, Penjana will focus on three thrusts, and the first one is empower people, the second one is propel business, and the last one is stimulate the economy. In order to achieve this, Penjana decided to collaborate MEDC and Perkeso Agency for social protection and training for economic workers.
The 12th Malaysian Plan will be in line with the shared prosperity initiative, which has the three pillars, that is economy empowerment, environmental sustainability, and social re-engineering. The first dimension is economy empowerment, which will include new sources of growth such as Industrial Revolution 4.0, the digital economy, the aerospace industry, and the integrated regional development, as well as growth enablers such as sustainable energy source and infrastructure connectivity. The second aspect is that of environmental sustainability. It includes, among other things, the blue economy, green technology, renewable energy, and climate change adaptation and immigration. The final dimension is social re-engineering, which entails improving societal values, increasing people's purchasing power, creating a resilient Bumiputra community, strengthening social security networks, and improving people's well-being.
Malaysia government has found the innovative ways to cushion the impact of pandemic COVID-19 towards citizens Malaysia is through the article titled 70 ringgit million allocation for COVID-19 vaccine data integration appointment system established by Sekretariat Jamaluddin. According to this article, the 70 ringgit million allocated for the national COVID-19 immunization programs or in short NIP. Data integration and appointment system is justified given the scope of the program, as it meant to ease the registration process of vaccine recipients, as well as monitor vaccine supplies from arrival all the way up to the second dose of the vaccine at every vaccination center.
In initiative, it is thought that the COVID-19 outbreak-related job loss dilemma can be resolved by Bank Negara lowering the yesterday policy rate and income tax in addition to establishing public infrastructure development project. The government must make sound plans according to Professor Dr. Haim Hilman Abdullah, Professor of Strategic Management at University Utara Malaysia (UUM), to ensure that people may keep working and finding employment. He added that his party believed that strategy like using yesterday policy rate, income tax, and the development of public project could lessen the detrimental effect of COVID-19 on the economy and hasten the process of the nation's economy recovery. The initiative is the creation of a pandemic-related unemployment fund for employees who lost their jobs, fostering the digital economy through initiatives like online companies that boost people income, developing strategy, supply chain cooperation across Asia and around the world to overcome supplier shortage during the COVID-19 pandemic. Employees affected by the COVID-19 epidemic will get their income tax reduced.